Now, the forecast with KOIN 6 Chief Meteorologist Bruce Sussman.
Okay, let's talk about what's going on overnight and tomorrow. We're going to start with some pretty quiet weather, I think, tomorrow in the low 60s. We're 70 degrees and partly sunny at noon, 75 at 3 o'clock, and we end up right about where we were today, 79 to 80 degrees and feeling humid tomorrow. Now, tonight we had a decent sunset over the West Hills. I kind of like the colors, but the more beautiful sunsets were in central Oregon. Look at this, the Three Sisters and Broken Top, thanks to Ed who sent in this shot from Redmond. And how about from Aragon, Oregon, over along the Columbia River on the east side of the Cascades. Look at the colors tonight reflecting off the Columbia. Thanks, Shanna, for sending in that beautiful picture. Well, outside right now, it's 65 in Beaverton, and we're 66 in Portland. So we're cooling off a little bit because we've had some clearing. Our highs today were around 80 degrees. And so far, there's no sign of a repeat of what we had last night and early this morning. The lightning above Camas was incredible, and it was also spectacular. Look at this bolt. There's probably about 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit, that massive bolt over the Willamette and right by the Fremont Bridge. There's another finger of lightning that went right down to a building in northwest Portland. So an amazing start to the day. Tonight it's quiet west of the Cascades. We've got storms going in far eastern Oregon. But I just see a couple little blips here on radar as more moisture is getting pulled in from the south. So it's one of those things we're going to have to watch it overnight. The area of low pressure that's been driving our weather lately is just right exactly where it was 24 hours ago. The key is it's got to bring a little ripple up into the atmosphere that will take our humid air and turn it into something like thunderstorms. And tonight we just haven't seen that trigger. But we'll be watching overnight as more moisture gets pulled in. The big time, though, I think, for this action is as this area of low pressure moves closer to us, that will be an ignition source, a kind of a trigger to get the thunderstorms going again. So tomorrow morning, I think it's more in the quiet at 9 a.m. This is lunchtime tomorrow. Not much going on, and a few showers over the Cascades to finish the day. That is it. Watch what happens as we get into Thursday morning. That area of low pressure is getting closer to us. It starts moving inland. Showers, downpours, and even thunderstorms begin to form. And that brings us right on into Friday morning, where we may still be seeing some of the action from that area of low pressure moving across our area. So the thunderstorm risk, well, the chances start going up again tomorrow evening, but the better times, I think, are Thursday morning into Friday morning, scattered downpours, at least isolated thunderstorms. I'm not saying a repeat of what we had early this morning, but it's possible, and then definitely some gusty winds near some of those storms. But again, that's looking ahead. Tomorrow's mainly quiet, highs in the 70s and 80s. East of the Cascades, you'll find temperatures in the 80s tomorrow, and a mainly dry day. Same thing through the gorge and up on Mount Hood. Now, if you're here in the metro area, 62 to start the morning, 79 for a high temperature in Portland, and right between 79 and 80 degrees for Vancouver as well, and Clackamas too. Then on Thursday, that's the day we want to watch for showers and thunderstorms developing. Friday may be a wet morning, but then a dry Friday night for all our Friday night games and your plans. And then over the weekend, we start to dry things out and warm them up. I'm really excited about the warm up coming next week.
So am I.
Yeah. So
I think we all are. Yeah,
exactly.
I think we all are.
So if you're going back to school tomorrow, the good news is it should be a dry wait at the bus stop.
All right. Thank you, Bruce.
We call it summer deja vu.
Yes. Part 2.
Well, just ahead.